Hey guys, I'm Noko O. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a yoga practice for core and abs. We're going to work on stabilizing the hips to support the spine. If this is your first time joining, please hit the subscribe button in the bottom right corner of the screen. And also select the little bell so that you get notified every time I publish a new video. I'm going to be using a broomstick. If you don't have a broomstick, any stick will do. You can also use a towel. I'll show you how to use the towel instead of the broomstick. Let's get started. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. We're going to start with 4 deep slow breaths to disconnect from the busyness of the world and connect inwards. Let's start by exhaling all the air out of the lungs, breathing into the nose and out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, expanding the lungs, the ribs, the belly, exhaling, pressing ribs in, belly in. Last one together. Let's blink the eyes open. For the first exercise, we're going to get on our knees, forearms down, and make sure you're not releasing your belly. Okay, neutral curve of the spine. We're going to engage the belly. What we're going to do is first we're going to let go of the belly, so drop it, and then suck it in. Drop, and then squeezing the ribs in together, and belly up. And drop, and up, and drop, and up. Now next time you suck it in, next time you pull it up. Also imagine you have a zipper here and you bring your pelvis towards your belly button. Inhale, exhale, lift, drop, and lift. Now notice my low back is not moving, so it's not this. Okay, so different exercise. So we just engaging the belly. The reason I don't want you to tuck your tailbone in, I want you to engage what is called the transverse abdominals. So we're gonna start engaging the breath. Inhale, drop the belly, exhale, lift, ribs in, belly up, zip it up. Inhale, drop. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. So keep going as I'm talking. What we're doing, we're engaging what is called the transverse abdominis muscle. That's the bottom layer of your muscle group. And that's the one that supports your spine. So it's very important that we engage it when we exercise to protect our spine. But also, it's very useful to improve your posture when you're sitting, when you're standing. 4 more. Inhale. To left. Last one. Good. On our hands and knees. Inhale, opening the chest. Exhale, this time we tuck tailbone under, chin under. Inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale, releasing tailbone, pushing the chest forward, chin lifted. Exhaling, tuck everything under. And let's sit up. Okay, for the next exercise, different options. You're going to use the same exercise we did, so you're going to engage your transverse abdominis by sucking your belly in. That's very important for this exercise because you need the support for your spine. I'll show you first, so we're going to be right here. For some of us, this may be a challenge right to be here. Different options. Okay, so if this is a challenge, you can always have your hands onto your mat. You keep sucking your belly in and don't want to drop your shoulders in, so push the chest forward. Second option, it's a bit easier, forearms down. Same thing, you're not sinking to your shoulders, okay, you're pushing your chest up. And the easiest option is this one, because you have one foot down, forearms down. So try this one. If this one you think it's too easy, and you're just gonna hold it right there. Okay, and other one here. You can always hold it here, right here, or here. So if we have the arms out, belly sucked in, inhale, exhale, arms up, inhale, exhale, up. Keep sucking your belly in. So it looks like nothing, but you may start feeling it already if you're doing it right. Keep pulling your belly in. If you're struggling with the arms up, you can do one at a time. Remember, you can have one foot down. Hold your arms. Now, belly in, pull your knees in, and out, and in, and out, in. One more. Two more. We're almost there. So, legs out, arms up, and in, and out. Pull your knees in, in, and relax. Let's cross our legs, reaching forward, lengthening the spine. Long, deep, slow breath. And let's twist. Other side. Nice. Now we're going to use our broom. I'm going to show you with the broomstick. It's going to be easier, a bit more efficient. It's going to help you understand the movement. I'm going to start on our back. It's the same concept. We're going to engage this transverse abdominals without pressing, sucking the low back into the floor. So neutral curve in your spine, belly tucked under. Arms about shoulder width apart or wider than your thighs. What I'm doing, I'm extending my arms. You can do it with one leg first. My broomstick is pushing my thigh is pushing back, and there's resistance. Now, if it's fine, you can try with both legs. And if you want to go a bit deeper, you can lift your head up. And we're just going to hold it here. So hold it with whatever you have. I'm showing you with the towel. There's a bit less resistance because it's not sturdy. Same thing here. You can roll your towel, extend your arms, and you'll see that your knee can go a bit further. Okay, so that's why it's a bit harder. But you can still push those thighs, and the thighs are pushing back. So it's basically equal force, pushing against one another. So let's do it for 30 seconds. Let's start by scooping the belly in, tucking the ribs in. Inhale, exhale, extend the arms, one, both legs up. And hold it. Oops. Hold. Keep pushing both directions. Keep breathing. Head can be up or down. Halfway through, we're almost there. Keep pushing in opposite directions. Keep going, you can do it. Almost there, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Let's stretch the abs into a sphinx. I like to have my legs wider because I have very limited mobility in my spine, so that it's really helping. And you're pushing the floor away with the elbows just forward. Now those of you who have more mobility in the spine, you can definitely plant your hands and extend your elbows and go much deeper. Are you ready for a second round? Let's do it anyway. Alright, on our back. Let's bring our ribs together, engaging the transverse abdominals, pulling the belly button to the spine, and ready, begin. Now obviously the more you push in opposite directions, the more resistance. Initially you may just be holding it here. If it's bothering your low back, make sure you place one foot on the floor. It can mean that you arching your low back. Keep doing it, hold it, we're almost there. Almost. Keep pushing, and we're gonna do one more round, but before I'd like to work on the low back, because when we work on one side of the body, it's important to work on the other side. So from here we extend both arms, palms pressing them, and we do the same thing with the belly. We lift it up. Imagine you want to lift your belly off the floor, lifting right arm, left leg, up, halfway down, up. Don't have to go really high, just off the floor. 4, 3, 2, 1, other side, up, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, hold it up, belly lifted, both legs, both arms, hold. Nice, let's get into our last round. Okay, on our back, let's scoop the belly in, reaching the arms out, legs in, ready, begin. Now this time we're really pushing. Keep pushing. Keep breathing. Belly down to the spine, push a bit harder. Come on, we're halfway through. A bit more, a bit harder. And time. Knees to chest, rocking side to side. And rolling onto one side, sitting up. So that's a practice you should do 3 to 5 times a week for several weeks until you start noticing results. And the way you notice results, you start sitting higher, taller. You may start having less back pain. If you have back pain, that's a practice you can do at the end of any workout. If you work out at the gym, you can do it in your yoga practice before or after. So try to include at least one of those exercises. Hands to heart center. Let's take a last breath together. Big breath in and out. Be happy, be free, be peaceful. Namaste.